What a beautiful morning. It's Monday morning. Monday morning, me, Trev. Welcome, it's 6th of April. And he's all going. That's good. Hope you had a great weekend. Isolation. I haven't been anywhere over the weekend. I've been home, stuck at home, isolated. Yes, that's what we're supposed to do, isn't it? Ah, so, well, start of a new day, start of a new week. Yeah, start of a new week, and we've had a lot of overcast weather over the weekend. It's been very cold, absolutely winter weekend. So we've had a fair bit of rain. We've had rain on Saturday. I think we got up to around about 40 millimetres or something like that. Or I think it might have been less. But anyway, um, no, that was last week, 40 millimetres, yeah. I think we only had around about 10 millimetres on Saturday, I think. Yeah. So, anyway, and now I've got to go to the dentist tomorrow because I've got a bad tooth. Ah, it's really pain. Uh, it comes and goes, sort of thing, you know. Um, yeah. So, it's got to come out. It's been a while since I've been to the dentist. Mm. So, get a lot of bees on this plant. Lots of it. This is actually, they're attracted to the rosemary plant. They always go for the rosemary plant. Mm. Uh, very busy. They don't worry you. They don't attack me or anything like that because they're too busy. Just like bees, if they're at a flower or some flowers or something or a plant, and you can't. They don't worry you as long as you don't disturb them. That's fine. Otherwise, they'll attack you. Just leave them alone, and they'll be fine. You'll be fine because they're too busy to do what they're doing. They're busy workers. Now, what's the first thing? Now, go back to your childhood days when you went to school and you made your very first craft. Made a model, whether it's paperwork, whether it's woodwork, or anything. The very first thing you've ever made at school, primary school. I'm talking about primary school. Not secondary school, primary school. Or kindergarten, if you went to, fine. My very first thing I ever made was, well, when I was in grade 4, this was going back in 1972, I think I think I was about 11 years old then, 11, 12, around about, yeah. Well, this piece of wood is a masonite. Yeah, piece of masonite. What I had to have is a piece of masonite and a saw. A little wood saw. I don't know what you call them, whether it's a fret saw or a French saw, something like that. French saw, something like that. You woodcutters will know. I can't remember these names. So I made my very first masterpiece when I was a kid. That is the horse's head. It's so impressive.
This is my very first artwork I've ever made. Back in 1972, and I've had this ever since. Yeah, a horse's head. So all your horse fanatics, there you go, the horse's head. That is my piece of treasure, really. So, I mean, I've got so many treasures in my treasure box. I call them treasure boxes down the shed. I got a lot of collectibles, a lot of memorabilia. So, because a lot of things I've had a long time ago that I've kept. I've even kept my first stage boots. My first stage boots. My boots I ever wore when I first performed on stage. Yeah, I still got them. I can't fit them anymore because they're too small. Yeah. So there you go, the horse's head. And I've kept it ever since. So this is one of the treasures that I've kept. So, what's your very first masterpiece you've ever made that you've kept? Maybe you haven't. Maybe it's gone down to Google it. Well, always keep your things that you made first and treasure them. You caught me again, recording. I just finished recording my vocals on a song called Flirtin' Again. Yeah. It's turned out to be a really good song. So, yeah, a bit of a rocky song. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing. I've done my vocals to the Rolling Hills of Green. I've actually... Shut up, Trev. I've done the vocals on the song called The Rolling Hills of Green. I've done that. And now I've just done Flirtin' Again. So that's all completed. And the next thing I've got to do is do the harmony work. Do the harmonies. The Rolling Hills of Green, the harmonies on that's going to be interesting. Going to be a lot of work in there. Because it's going to be, I'm hopefully not trying to do 4-part harmonies in it. So, should sound good. So, that's what I'm up to. So, I've got to do the harmony work, and then I start doing a little bit of guitar work, and some piano infills as well. Add the piano. So the last thing I'll be doing, once it's all done, then I start doing the guide vocal. It's what you call a guide vocal, because you run another track of recording the vocal again to smooth it over. And I use on the microphone when I do the voice, when I do the vocal guide vocal, I put a sock over my microphone. Yeah, I usually have a sock. Yeah, it smells okay. It's been washed. That's what I do. Because that blocks out any heavy breathing, or you don't hear the you know. Yeah, it sort of blocks out. It filters it out, so you sing directly right into the microphone. So that's it. That's the true vocal. So what happens to the old vocal, the original vocal, that cuts out. Yeah. So anyway, that's the way it is, and then it'll be ready for mixing. So I've got a long way to go with these songs, and it's pretty interesting. And one thing I really like, most enjoyable thing I like on this recordings, is once you get the vocals down, you start to get really excited. You know, wow, this sounds good. Anyway, I'm going to finish this vlog, and nothing much doing today. Being at home, isolated, and tomorrow, of course, I've got to get this tooth out. Might be 1 or 2, I'm not sure. So I've got to go to Benalla to do that. So anyway, I want to do it because it's been paining me a lot. I really want to get it out. So anyway, until Thursday, I shall see you again. Create harmony. Peace. Bye. You never know what I get up to next. Bye. Bye.